Hi guys, this is Tarot by Introvert, and today we are going to analyze and try to look into what's in store for you people in the coming week. So as you can see, there are 3 piles here with 3 crystal bracelets. You can pick one and then we can start with the reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video, pick one pile, and then we can proceed with it. Alright, let's start with the reading for pile number 1. Alright, so there are some issues here in your life about which you are thinking really hard, and you feel surrounded by this particular problem. Maybe it's one or more than one. And you feel as if you have no way out. You feel trapped therein. But then it's not like that. The situation is not as bad as you feel it is. There is still hope in this situation. Now let's see what's next for you. Alright, so the second card tells me that it's probably related to your work or some new project, and I also feel that it involves a little bit of traveling overseas perhaps. Maybe that is what is causing you anxiety, because you have this opportunity. You have almost made the choice, but then you're wondering whether to go ahead with it or not. So here's the deciding card for you, which is a very positive card. Rather, I would say it is the most positive card in the tarot deck. This is the World card. So that signifies the endings and new beginnings. And even the endings are very lucky. And this opportunity that you're thinking of seems to be a good one. And again, the World card confirms that you might have to travel for it, but it seems to be quite beneficial and in your favor. It will be a favorable journey, and you will be able to complete your work or your project successfully. So this is what we had for pile number 1. Now let's start the reading for pile number 2. Alright, this is Cancer energy. This seems like a person who is all set to go somewhere, maybe in the conquest of something. It can be a relationship or it can be a work situation as well. You're all set to go, almost ready, leaving your house behind. Again, I see a little bit of chances of traveling over here. Now let's see what else is there in store for you. Alright, so the second card again confirms that you want to leave something behind, and because the swords are there, I see a little bit of anxiety over here about it. This anxiety can be about traveling, or whether this traveling will be fruitful for you or not. So pile number 1 also involved a little bit of traveling, and so does pile number 2. But then the situation is not so bad, because I can see calm waters ahead. So maybe you can cross over and get past these troubled waters. Alright. So this is your decisive card in this pile, that is the Hanged Man. Now this is a state wherein the angels are asking you to meditate on the situation a little bit. Do not jump into things, or do not pounce on any opportunity that comes your way. Just dwell over it, meditate, try to see it from a different perspective. Analyze the pros and cons, and then only take your final decision. So this requires you to think a little bit on what's in store for you. So that's all we have for pile number 2. And now we move on to pile number 3. Alright, so this is about money or some kind of investment perhaps. This is a work situation. This is a possibility, it's a work situation as well, wherein the person is just thinking and assessing how far he has come, what else is required to fulfill the whole thing, maybe a project or an assignment or whatever. I feel strongly it's something related to investments as well. Maybe you're thinking where to invest. So let's see what we have next for you. Alright, so if you proceed with the line wherein we were thinking that maybe you're thinking about investing something, like where to invest your energy, money, resources, whatever it is that you're planning to invest. Next card, the Magician card, tells you that you have a great opportunity here. You have many options open to you. You have all the resources. So you need to think about where you need to go. There are no barriers anywhere as such so far. So far so good. And again I can see a pentacle in there. So maybe it's related to investment. You're thinking about where to invest. Alright. So this is the decisive card in your pile, the Hierophant. Now, if we continue with the line wherein we were thinking that you were planning to invest some money or some resources into something, then it says follow the right path. And if we talk about investments in a concrete way, then avoid investing in bonds and shares and anywhere wherein the interests and whatever returns you're going to get are going to fluctuate. So avoid that scenario. Go for the tried and tested way, so that will give you better returns in the long run. Alright, so that's all we had for pile number 3. I wish you all the best with all the decisions that you're going to face next week. May you have a happy weekend and a great week ahead. Thank you so much.